This is the old one. Take a look at it, and it's pretty small. So we're gonna go ahead and bring the new one in. Here's the new one, and of course I don't have a brand new. I have a brand new box. We're gonna unopen it, unwrap it here. See what kind of music we get, what kind of stuff we're gonna get. So we're gonna box it, of course, and the box is pretty neat. It's always neat. You know, Apple always makes great boxes and stuff. Booklet, and of course a couple stickers in here. You know what to do. La yada yada yada. Here's the iPods, the new ones. They're a lot larger. We're gonna go ahead and unwrap this, and of course we're gonna see what else you get in the bottom. So the cord, and then they give you extra little earmuffs for to change them out, of course, if you want to adjust your different sizes. So they have a couple of them, and I don't even know how to open it. It says pull here. So pulling here, I guess you have to take out the sticker, and it unwraps, and here's the different lobes, I guess, earlobes that they have different sizes. We're gonna put that inside. We'll compare the two of them, the size difference, and it's a big difference because these have a lot more new technology than these right here, of course. Same connection, all right, same connection. If you compare them to side by side, they're a little smaller, of course. You know, the older ones are a lot smaller. This is a side angle kind of thing, but in reality they should be side like this, and you know, one's taller than the other one, of course. Let's open it up here. These are pretty neat, awesome little things. So these are supposed to be better in noise cancellation. They look a lot better and they feel a lot better. Putting them in your ears, they fit perfectly. I could actually, I did just turned on, so now I could hear like an extra sound around me. And noise cancellation, we could probably test them out. We could probably record them and test them out on an iPad or on an iPhone or on a phone, a Droid, because they're compatible pretty much with everything. And of course they're gonna, the same thing, they're gonna dock in here like the other ones, and they're gonna basically start blinking too. So we're gonna do that. We're gonna dock these and we're gonna compare them and put them on a phone. So we're gonna do this. We're gonna add these into my Droid and see how well they work on the Droid. So basically I'm gonna go to my settings, my Bluetooth, connect them, and right now, as you can see, they're here. I found them. They're at the bottom. They're pairing, and that's it. They're compared. They're in the system. Let me hear the music too. Let me see if I could hear something. And let's see how well they work with Droid. So they sound a lot better. A lot better. So the basic information that I got was that there's a couple of things that are new to here. There's these little buttons here. You can't even see them in here, but you can feel them. And when you feel them, when you click on them, it either mutes the stuff or your surround sound. Well, if you don't want to hear people around you, you just double click on them and it will cancel. While noise cancellation will start up. Noise cancellation will be canceled from double clicking on them. Now these are pretty awesome when you're watching a movie on your iPad, on your phone. You could stop YouTube by one click. You could double click by going to the next video. You can continue the AirPlay. It also works with the scene with the music. They're a lot smaller compared to the older ones. So let's take a look at the older ones. These are the old ones, and look how larger they are, you know, compared to them. Now these have a better curve. I like the curves on this one better than these right here, and I like that they give you the option to replacing them, these earlobes, plastic replacements. I like that because last time people were complaining that these were not compatible with some ears, and these are pretty neat. I like that they give you multiple ones. The off the box, they fit perfect in my. I don't think I'm gonna replace them. So comparing them side by side, a lot smaller, more waterproof. Supposedly there's more waterproof than these last one. These are pretty long, you know, compared to the original ones, you know. Actually the originals are longer than the older ones, so it's not a bad thing, you know. It's a lot smaller compared to both of them, if you guys can see it, you know. Here's a side by side comparison. This is probably about the same, a little bit heavier, but you won't feel it. I mean, it's a couple of grams heavier. Other than that, I mean, it curves nice and neat. This other part right here, I don't think this is the mic area or the head. I don't know, I'm not sure where they're hiding this stuff, but There's a couple of black things that you can see. It's more of the sensors around it, and in the noise cancellation, of course. These run a couple hours too. I'll give you guys more information about the hours. Plenty of hours after you charging them in here. Now this is charging wireless too. Now if you have a wireless station, they will wirelessly charge. Not the headsets itself, so you have to keep them in here. Of course, you know, that's one thing. They're a little bit more difficult to put in here, if you guys can see it. You know, it's not like before. It's a very simplified solution. They still have the magnet that it has included in it. If you're gonna take these to run, it's not a bad thing. They won't fall off that simple. I mean, they're pretty embedded, especially now that they have these rubber ends. You could actually retain more of the enclosure and closer to your ear, so it's not a bad thing to have these around and run around. The case itself is a lot heavier than the older one. This was a lot easier to put them in there. They also have the magnet, but they're, you know, they're the last generation. If you want better sound and quality, I suggest you get the new ones. The older ones had more like an analog connection. These have more immersive audio. They have a whole new chip in here for movies and also music and other things. Especially if you're gonna buy the new Bose headsets and you're gonna be traveling on airplane, these are probably a better solution. They're cheaper than the Bose, and also they do about the same thing as the noise cancellation. The only thing that you're gonna get is the comfort on the Bose headsets, because these are not that comfortable for a couple hours. You know, you could just retain a couple, maybe 2 or 3 hours, and after you're gonna start getting uncomfortable on it. So it's another thing that you want to take a look at it. So these are a lot better. I really enjoy these better than these, of course. You know, it's the audio's 100 times better than the last one. Immersive audio noise cancellation's a plus on it. Price, it's a little bit more pricier, you know, but it's about almost the same cost as the Bose, the headsets, you know, the cheaper solutions under the $300 mark. Sony and other companies are coming out with similar ones now, so there's gonna be more competition. But this one is a pretty awesome little device that they haven't changed the style on it, the color and the looks. But other than the front end, the entryways, those are the only things. The double clicking part of it, it's a lot better than the last one. The last one didn't have that feature. They were pretty much just a basic headset, but there was features that you could change on their phone too. Fit a lot better in the case too, but they're a little harder to put in there. Like, you can't just get up and go, and if you, of course, if you make a mistake, you can tell which is the wrong one. See, so you can only go one way, but they're a lot harder to put in there. And of course, and they start charging in the base itself, and then you could just plug it in. Either you could do wireless. You can plug it in with the, of course, they give you the cable, but they don't give you the power cord, the power box to connect the cable in here. And they have 3 different sizes: small, medium, and large. Currently, right now, we're at medium. I believe the medium's on right now. So we're gonna go ahead and put these back. And these are on the medium size. So if you guys can see the small version, the medium will be here, and then the large. So not bad. You could interchange this, of course, and not only that, you could buy different colors. I see other vendors selling black, blue, red, making a unique style on it. And then we're going to talk about the cases too, what else you can buy with these discs. But it's not bad. If you guys like more information about this, hit me up. I'm your host, Frank the Tank, and we are out.